Today I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to make the buildings fly like this. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Robel and today we're going to make buildings fly.
Are you serious? Are you serious, Brian?
I did this using Photoshop and After Effects. So without further ado, let's jump right into the tutorial. Okay, the first step is going to be taking the hyperlapse during the day and the night on the same position. So I did this using taking pictures, but you can do it with a video if you have a gimbal. But since I don't have a gimbal at that time, I use pictures. I use the grid lines to align the hyperlapse so that it's easier to stabilize it in After Effects afterwards. If you want to know how to stabilize the hyperlapse, I already made a video on my channel. You can go back to my previous videos and you can check them out. Or I can put the link down below in the description. Or if you click up here somewhere, you will find a card and then you can see how to stabilize a hyperlapse. So we're going to stabilize both the day hyperlapse and the night hyperlapse. And after we did this process, we're going to make a switch between the day hyperlapse and the night hyperlapse. And we're going to do that with the opacity in After Effects. So we're going to make a fade out the upper layer from 100 to 0. Then we will have this smooth transition between the day and the night of the hyperlapse. So after we have the switch between the day and the night hyperlapse, we're going to pre-compose them and then put it and then go to the next step. So the next step is going to be choose one frame in your hyperlapse. I choose on the day and then I'm going to put it in Photoshop and then cut the image using the pen tool in Photoshop and separate the buildings I want to make fly. Yeah. So after you separate the layers in Photoshop, take them back to After Effects, and then we're going to go to the next step. The next step is going to be removing the sky from the hyperlapse. So how we're going to remove it is using Rotoscope. I use Rotoscope, but you can use any tool you want. There's millions of ways to do this. So and then replace the sky with another sky, and then I used a moving cloud so that it can give it a much depth. And the sky and replace it with a new one. Now we're going to have a clean with no buildings hyperlapse. Then we're going to use those layers and images we cut on Photoshop and then bring them to After Effects and then animate them to make them look like they're floating or flying. And we're going to do that using keyframes in After Effects. And after we animate them, we want them to look like a 3D. And the way we do that is we're going to create a shape and then we're going to use the pen tool and then draw a shape at the bottom layer of the cutted buildings, and then pick the whip tool and then attach them to the original layer so that they have the same position, and when we move them they will move together as a group. And then once we create those shapes at the bottom, they look like a 3D buildings, like the buildings were cut off from the original building, and then they are also flying. So this is how we're going to do that. I hope you got something out of this tutorial, and if you do, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment your opinions or whatever. I'm always here to reply, and so I'll see you in the next video. So peace.
You hate on a nigga.
I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga.
We don't understand.
Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
All we doing
nigga.
is getting money.
Show a nigga some love, nigga.
Wabbly dabbly.
Niggas out here don't love me, nigga.